Welcome to AmericanCrochet.com. Today's video is how to make a blocking board. I customized this board for my 6" squares. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can tell you what supplies you need. So you're going to need a ruler, skewers, sticks, or you can use dowel pins. And I'll explain that to you in a little bit. You'll need styrofoam glue, toothpicks, a marker, a cutting tool, and a piece of foam. My piece of foam is 1 7/8 inches deep, it's 11 7/8 inches wide, and it's 35 7/8 inches long. So to start with, you're going to get your ruler, and you're going to measure out to the size that you need it. Now for me, I'm going to go to the 18th inches here. And as you see, I've already kind of got my line there, but that's where I'm going to go. So while I'm cutting this, you can start getting your materials out and cut your own. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Now, I've already cut my board. As you can see, I'm going to scoot this one out of the way so we can continue with the side. So you're going to put your smooth side down like this. Then I recommend you get your ruler and go ahead and draw a line down the center so you can put your toothpicks. As you see, I've already drew my line. And then what you're going to do, you're going to get your toothpicks out, and you're just going to place them down the center, probably like every inch. And while I'm doing this, you can work on yours. I'll be back in a minute. As you can see, my toothpicks are being a little wonky there. They don't want to come out. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope you're still with me. Now that you have got your toothpicks where they need to be, you're going to get your styrofoam glue, as you can see this. You're just going to basically run it up and down the board where your toothpicks are. You can get creative, you can zigzag it, and however you want your glue. Now that I'm at the end, I'm going to go back to the end where I started at, just to make sure that I have enough glue so it doesn't come apart. Okay, so now you put your glue down. Now here's the second part of the board. You want to make sure that your even side, the smooth side of the board or end, matches the other end of the board. So like your cut pieces will be on one end, the smooth will be on the other. So you want to line it up. And you may need a helping hand just to shove it down there the way it needs to be. And at this point, you're going to want to weigh it down for like a day, maybe a day and a half, until that glue dries, okay? I'm going to go ahead and lay it down just so you can see what goes next. So, once the board is completely dry, you're going to get your marker, your ruler, measuring tape, whatever you decide to use there, and you're going to mark your size squares, whether it be 16 inches, 14 inches, you know, however you need it done. So for me, I took my ruler and I went across and I just started every inch until my 16th. And then I went down this way just where I'd have the whole board, regardless of whether I was using everything at that moment or not. And once I've got my dots set in and my board was all lined up, which is not something I want to do at the moment on this one because it needs to dry. Then I started using, I put my sticks in here, whether it be the skewer sticks or the dowel rods. Now if you use the dowel rods on one end, you're going to want to run that through a sharpener so it's pointed. I was a little impatient when I made mine. I didn't want to do that, so I used a skewer stick. So let me grab my finished one real quick. As you can see, back on this board, I have done my dots across. And you see how this is going to be left over for now because I don't need that, but at some point I'm sure I will. And I just kind of spaced them out the way I needed them to fit my squares. Everyone's is going to be different. They're not all going to be the same because it's all going to depend on what size squares you have. And that's pretty much it. But I do recommend if you use these skewer sticks before using them, you should shellac them. If you don't, you're going to have the same problem I have had, and that's where your wood will start coming off. I don't know whether you can, kind of see that or not, but the sticks will start coming apart if you don't shellac them first. And then you have the wooden pieces in your crochet, and that's not good. I'm sure you're all dying to know where this pattern is, and if you can find it on American Crochet. At the given moment, it is not out, but it will be out. The cowl will start July the 4th. So stick with me if you want this crochet along. Thank you for joining me and have a great day.